Baby, I was doing some research today about child services, and I have another reason why I don't want to let Chris anywhere near child services.
Joey, we took that off the table for now. We don't have to worry about that. We're looking into family, right? So why are you even thinking about it?
But that was going to be one of the options, right? That was going to be the last resort for us, and it still kind of is. But now I have a reason why I really don't want to consider that.
Okay, what's the reason?
I was looking online about child services and more into it and the details and stuff like this. And did you know 1 year, over 1,600 kids died in the care of child services?
Joey, you can't throw out numbers like that without context. What were the circumstances surrounding those deaths? What led to them? What does it mean by under their care? You know what I mean? You're saying that number, but give me more context.
I don't know. I just read the fact and I saw that and I'm like, well, that could be Chris. Chris could be one of those statistics. Why am I going to put him in a system when that statistic is out there? No one talks about that, but I found that out, and maybe child services isn't the best alternative for him when he's got family, when he's got a roof over his head right now. I know it's not ideal for you, but God forbid we put him in a system like that and something happened to him, you would never forgive yourself. I would never forgive myself.
But you're finding numbers and you're twisting them to fit what you want. I still would like to know a little bit more about why that is and what caused 1,600. You know what I mean? I'm not...
You won't even listen to facts. You're just so tunnel vision, this is what we're gonna do.
Tunnel vision. I told you we were taking the child services thing off the table until we exhausted all the family options. We're looking into family, no?
But I'm just saying, if we can't find any family members or whatever the case may be, and I gotta hold on to Chris for a little bit longer until she gets out of that rehab, I don't want you bringing up child services to me because that number really spooks me.
Hey, so like I said, don't be spooked by the number. Don't worry about child services. We're looking into family, and I told you, we have the cousin right there who's willing to talk about taking the baby.
We're not going down that cousin road again. I don't know anything about the cousin. And I wanted to tell you this. Her father might be open to taking the baby.
What do you mean? I thought that the father had no interest in it. Was he not returning your calls?
He texted me the other day and he said, let me look into it.
What does he need to look into? His daughter has a baby. She's in rehab. She can't watch the baby. We can't watch the baby. What does he need to look into? What?
I don't know. Maybe he just wants to look into his own situation to see if he's able to take an infant. He lives in Texas. We live in New York. I don't know what his life looks like. Maybe he just needs to look at things before he can commit to taking Chris.
You would rather give Chris to someone who's unsure and pretty much ghosting you versus a cousin who is very ready, willing, and able to take the baby?
That's his grandfather. What sounds better? Oh, I gave my baby to the grandfather, or I gave my baby to a distant cousin that we don't know from a hole in the wall?
Okay, at least we have options.
Yeah, we have two possibilities. And we don't know when Melissa's going to get out of the facility, the rehab or whatever. She could get out sooner than we expect. So we just have to be a little bit patient.
What am I telling her cousin in the meantime, though? Because she did ask me the other day, she was like, do I have any updates?
Tell her that we're currently talking to the baby's grandfather, but we're going to keep her in the rotation.
Okay, Joey.